Todd, you've just had a pretty action-packed 24 hours here with the Australians. What did you think of it?
I thought the field day has been really good. I guess, again, to see all the people who came out, it's been pretty impressive to get that many people to come and look through all the bulls. And, again, for everybody to visit with each other, I think has really been, just for camaraderie and people getting around and talking and discussing things. It's a tremendous event. I keep watching it from my aspect and say, how do we replicate this kind of event for other places? Because it's pretty meaningful, I think, for us and our customers. So,
certainly seeing 500 bulls today in one contemporary group and 18 sire lines was interesting. What did you take out from that? Did you have that sort of stuff in America?
Yeah, there'll be some tours and things like that where you can go, but again, to have somebody open up their place to you and basically show you the entire group, there's no calves sorted out of there. They're just sorted up into the sire groups. I thought that was, again, you look at the work and the effort that they went through to have us there and to let us go through and browse through those cattle like that, to me is pretty tremendous that somebody takes that work and, again, the pride and lets everybody see and sort through what they want, what they can use. And again, when you get those opportunities, it's pretty unique, and you sure like to see that. It's hard to find somebody with that bigger groups, though. Again, to have that big contemporary group and to know that again, here's all the calves and nothing's been sorted through, and this is what the good, bad, and the ugly. It's all right there in front of you, and you view it and you sort it out. That's pretty impressive. So.
The Australian sires. Were you impressed with the battery of Australian sires that we've got here?
Yeah, I think again, you look at there's some differences depending on where you're from, what you're going to like. Yesterday the guys see the sires, and you see half a dozen or 10 or 12 sires where we did see. People are going to like something different. There's variety in those bulls. There's something for everybody, and that's part of an AI business is it's not about just one thing or the other. You have to have that variety. So I think those guys find some things they like and they can use. And same thing with the calves today. Again, you see some groups from different bulls that you really like the calves of, and maybe something you can take home and use and find some usefulness in, and other ones you may not like. But again, somebody else will totally love those calves. So it's interesting that you get the chance to see all that and again have that opportunity to be find what will work for you, really.
Yeah, one thing that I noticed of the day with, what did we have, 120 of some of Australia's most prominent breeders in the group is the way that their views on particular bulls that ABS have available. I think the thing I would make a comment on is that it's the great variety of bulls. So you can use bulls for growth, you can use bulls for muscle, and of course, famously, you can use bulls that have positive fat, yes, which is very important in Australia. But
and I think that's the good point, though, is again, we have to have that variety in that offering. That not everybody wants to do the exact same thing. And like I was talking to one day, if it was that easy, it wouldn't be any fun. We wouldn't have to be here. We wouldn't have all the parts of the cattle business that are still really unique and good about the cattle business. So different people have different interests, different wants. Their clientele does as well. Again, they know what their customers are looking for from these purebred breeders. They know what their bull customers are looking for to put into their herds. So find those pieces. And again, the people that you get to see on this tour, again, you stop and you think about some of these guys who are here, what they've been doing, the scale and the quality of the people on it was pretty amazing. And again, I bet a lot of these guys over time coming on tours in the U.S. and you get to know some of these guys and know what they're doing and what they're looking for. It's just pretty interesting when you get to see them all in one big group like this, yeah, as well, and interacting with each other. So
awesome.
Been a good couple of days, I think. Well done for Bill.